absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all. Big chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Massive leap! And the follow-up. You can get that clear.
Internacional have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit.
Internacional are on a great run. 5 wins in a row, and it's played forward. And he's straight offside. Keeper sends it forward. Forward it goes. Is there any support? He might not need it. Looks to bypass the midfield. No goals as yet. It's a good foot in there. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And here's the chance to counter. Good clearance and very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Arfield. Dashing forward at pace. Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back. Brings it forward. Has a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Gets it back. Goes direct to the front line. Has a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Bosquilla has a pop! Edenielson. Now can... Real chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And very well to intervene. Hoists it forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reached the halfway point.
Internacional really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Internacional playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
There are a few waiting for it. Surely a shot. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Bosquilla. Internacional have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games. Gets good distance on it. Do a throw in. D'Alessandro tries to switch the play. And it's played forward. Looking to hit the front line. Played into space out wide. Back into the middle.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
D'Alessandro. Now it's has a hit! It's in!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Internacional have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Internacional draw first blood here.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. He spotted the run and played him through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Goiás are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
D'Alessandro. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that should have been 2.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Looks to clip it forward. Well, the ball's come loose, and the change. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the flag has stayed down. And the finish!
Internacional certainly don't need to overcommit.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Internacional, hold on. It's a narrow squeak. wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is the Estadio Beira Rio, a very healthy flourish of red and white colours in evidence, a home, as it is, of Internacional. He's had a shot, and he's done it! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Internacional go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Decent progress down the left. D'Alessandro plays it forward. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Internacional are the form side of the moment. Chance! Has he found his man? Shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Hoists it forward. Internacional have been defending beautifully lately. Tries to locate someone up front. There really wasn't very much in that. Far away from being a telling final ball.
Internacional just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Good idea, just poorly executed. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And through to the goalkeeper. Internacional scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Internacional are in control here on the brink of half-time. And here's Diego Tardelli. Beautifully done. Gets it back. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. More than a decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Internacional happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. D'Alessandro switches it towards the other side.
good foot in there.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A formality, we're level. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot and blast it home.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
And the finish! And he's there to hoof it away. Out to the right. And help's available out wide. Has a goal! He's scored! And they've got their lead back. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Internacional take the lead. And it's played forward. That's put paid to a promising move. Plays it out to the flank. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's got options out wide.
Atletico Mineiro showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
It's found its way to him. It's one! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Forward it goes. Gets his foot in there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Minutes left on the clock. It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Atletico Mineiro have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Gets it upfield. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's making good use of his strength there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Internacional come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the... Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gets it, and now what? And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Guerrero drives it forward. Internacional are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle it.
He's gone for it! He's delivered all right! And it's Internacional who take the lead.
Internacional are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Internacional take the early advantage. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Guerrero. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. D'Alessandro looking to run onto it. Cleared away. Now the counter. Premio, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Cut out in the nick of time. It's a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Up to meet it! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
He's made sure that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And it's got through. Nicely controlled. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Plays it out to the flank. We hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football, that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticky.
Guerrero! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement. The one place that... That's surely a foul. Free kick. More than half. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Guerrero plays it long. He's pinged one through here. Shapes to shoot! And more and more and more. And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Danger averted for now. Premio get it back again.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Plays a clever pass. And that has been cleared. That'll be a throw-in. He has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Gets the better of his man. Great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Played out to the right. Oh, he's found him in space. Has a hit. Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
It's become a case of men against boys. D'Alessandro goes looking. He's left his man. Here it comes. That's a throw. And it's D'Alessandro. Surely a shot. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Bosquilla. He gets past his man. And that's that. Internacional, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious. And with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters has turned to one of strain, and I just hope the players can cure that before the pressure becomes unbearable, I suppose.
And already we're underway here. And the finish! He scored! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Big chance! And in again! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Ediyorum gets into a dangerous position. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's a brilliant interception. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good strong hand by the keeper. That intervention was very necessary. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ediyorum. And back to base. And it's played forward, cuts it out. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's having a go. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Internacional just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Internacional sitting pretty. Goes for goal! And more and more and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
3 in the last game, 3 in this one. Has a pop! Great football, shot and save.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
That's good defending, very good defending. Gets good distance on it. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Oh, shooting chance! Internacional came into this game off a rampant performance last time. Mood is good. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot.
Shoots! Standing save to keep that out.
Well, he's clearly not the only one who can't believe he didn't put it away. I think he's going to take some ribbon for that.
And he's away. Nielsen. He's made sure that won't get through. Hit long and direct. And help's available out wide. Nielsen. Hoists it forward. Looks to thread it through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Next game for Internacional, it'll be some continental action, the first leg of their quarter-final, and they're up against Atletico PR. That's great strength on the ball. Fires it in long, and a shot! Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Looks to clip it forward. So that's it. It is all over. Internacional have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadow.